Hey guys, and welcome to another episode, and today we are going to be doing your most requested thing on IG for the week. It's because you want to get rid of ants in your home, and we have a very special recipe. This recipe was given to me by my father, and that is why we are doing a cooking show set up with Master Chef Chris, who is behind the camera right now. Don't worry guys, if this looks intimidating, we're going to be using simple items which will not be dangerous. We're just using this because this is where we eat, this is where we cook, and we just wanted it to be extra clean. Actually, si Chris yung may gustong extra clean. Ako okay lang ako.
Yeah, sure, non-toxic.
Abog mo nila.
Manggod, pag umugod na ikoan. Pag umugod na gilaba.
Okay, we were having ant problems as well, and si Chris is super allergic to ants. So pag nakagat siya, very yung namamaga talaga, and it lasts for like months. So my dad helped us find the solution. So the ingredients for this are going to be very simple. All you need is sugar, asukal, ordinary sugar, and borax. I'll talk more about borax in a bit, but this is very cheap and easily accessible online. Sobrang mura nito. It's like $100 per kilo. I'll put up the link down below. And that's it. So, we start off with a bottle. We're going to be making 500 milliliters of this. And then we have a measuring cup. So, we are going... Hindi talaga ako pang cooking show, guys.
Gunting?
Gunting. Ting, ma'am. So guys, this is going to be super cheap. You can actually buy mga ant poison sa mga hardware stores. It's usually isang maliit na container, 100 pesos or 200 pesos. This, I think one of this would be probably 1 peso. We're gonna put it here later. So we're going to put 3/4 cup of sugar. So sobrang daming sugar talaga guys. Into this bottle. So we have our imbudo. This is their food. Then, we're gonna put boiling water. Boiling water about halfway muna, 250 ml. We're going to be doing 500 ml, remember? So the importance of boiling water is that this recipe will last longer. If you don't boil the water, hindi nasa-sterilize yung sugar. And the sugar is gonna ferment. Science. So, to make it last longer, so hindi siya nasisira, because you're going to be using this for probably a month or two. So make sure you boil the water, and it makes it easier for you to mix the solution as well. So now we're gonna cap our solution and shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Just make sure it is completely diluted. So now we have our mixed sugared water. We can add lukewarm water, ordinary lukewarm water, at 250 ml pa rin. Then we're gonna add it here. Para tayong Breaking Bad. After that, we're gonna add borax. So borax is readily available, as I've said, on the internet. You can download it. You can just order it online. It's super cheap, guys. 1 kilo. I think this is ganito na size is like 50 pesos. And you're going to be using sobrang konti lang. This is not poisonous to humans. This is more along the lines of sabon. So you don't want to eat it, but it doesn't kill you if you have a little bit. But it is very poisonous to ants. So still be very careful with this, guys. We're going to be putting just enough borax so that the ants won't taste it, and then all you need is this much. So this is a teaspoon, but not a heaping teaspoon. It's almost flat, so probably flat. And then put it in. I'm just gonna wash my hands to make sure everything is safe. Cover it up. Now, the secret with this is if you look at the internet, meron naman talagang mga solutions that are sugar and borax solutions to kill ants. What we found, what my dad taught me, is that you put sobrang little lang. It doesn't kill the ants instantly, but it gives them opportunity to take the poison into their hives. So it kills the whole colony instead of killing the ant instantly when it's feeding on this. So, pag na-ready na to, we will put it into containers like this or containers like this. I'll wear my gloves. I'll wear my gloves because I just bought this and I haven't used it ever since. This is just to make sure I don't hurt my hand. We bore a hole through this, and you want the hole to be small because you don't want other insects like bees to go inside because they're also attracted to the sweet stuff that we just made, diba? Save the bees, guys. And then you cover it up. So we have a lot of containers here. So we'll place this around the house and you go back to it regularly. Now, don't get discouraged if it doesn't kill the ants instantly. Meron tong mga 3 days to a week until it works. You also have to remember that this is something that you have to do to refill these stuff because the ants will return. So just by putting this around the house, you can contain the ants. Sometimes we use containers like this. We put a hole through the middle of the cap and then we just put it there. So this one, we've already used and we put this outside. So I just put cotton buds because I don't want it spilling over and like Sky or dog will be eating it or whatever. And this is the result. And if you notice, it's not a lot of ants because again, most of the ants that we want to eliminate will not be killed or will not be eliminated here. Dun sila sa nest nila. So when they feed their colony, you can get rid of the entire colony. So guys, I hope this little experiment chemistry lesson na ginawa natin will help you out. It's super helpful for us because even here, we don't understand. Sometimes there's ants that come here even though there's no food. We started using this, nawala siya in maybe a week. Sakto ba, love? So guys, it's been about 3-4 days since we made the video and I'd like to give you an update on what is happening with the ants in the sky pod. Makikita natin na meron pa mga ants na konti, but most of them are not here anymore. It takes about 2 to 3 days for it to work and then meron pa rin konti na maiwan, so you replace the container with a fresh batch and then you put it back there again. So essentially, nagme-maintain tayo na wala talagang ants sa bahay. And even here, this is one of the more extreme ones. Dati, there were ants all over here and they're going up there and then through the screen, so we placed it here. It's fairly now empty. Meron pa mga konti, mga ants, but it's not as grabe. And if you see this, there's not a lot of ants that are dead inside. We want the ants to carry the bait back to their nest. So if you notice guys, we placed the hole on the side. This is because we put these baits around the house outside as well, so that when it rains, it doesn't really affect the bait inside. So all over the house, we have these containers that we just take out and refill from time to time whenever we feel like it. Okay guys, it is finally here! And then with all your support, we were able to get the silver play button in record time. And it's finally my name. As tradition, I'm gonna unbox it with you guys. Actually, I haven't seen, I don't know what's gonna be inside. Just the play button. Dun, da, da, dun. You've done something that very few YouTube creators can accomplish. Wow. Thank you, Susan, for sending me this. It's my name! So this deserves... I touched it! There's a fingerprint. No! Not allowed fingerprints. Anyway, we're gonna put it right beside yours. The silver play buttons for the Sky Fam. Ten, 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 ten. Anyway guys, I really love having conversations with you, especially through my IG stories. Please tag me there if you have tried this, if it worked for you. If it didn't, let me know. I really love hearing about your stories as well. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, ring the notification bell, and hit the thumbs up button. It really helps a lot. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! See you later.